fame or fortune, and that's working out good for you, isn't it, Tony? He sells scrub dispensers. I don't know what the hell they are. We had hoped one day that Tony would be on our farm working as a family. We had hoped that, but unfortunately, every time Tony walks in the barn, it gives a whole new meaning to Silence of the Lambs.
Hey, Kanakis! We're talking about you!
Yeah, street boy. I gotta say a little bit about Sue. Do you all know Sue?
Yeah. A girl named Sue.
Oh my God, that's you. Your hair is darker. It is. You look good.
Thank you, Aunt Henrietta.
I didn't like her at first. No, I love her now. My God, I love her to death. They've been a couple for, I think, since these kids were 13, 14 years old. That's the truth.
There are some laws.
They
They were both illegal.
They've been a couple since they were young kids, but when they were, I think the kids were about 18 and 19. I didn't know anything about Sue. Of course, I lived up north. And I got a call one Saturday night from Tony. He wanted to bring this girl Sue up to the house to meet me. And it was snowing. It was snowing like a basket on that Saturday night. So I told him, I said, don't come up tonight, Tony. Come up on Sunday. It's supposed to be nice. And it was. It was. It was probably the upper 30s, and I see them. I see them drive up the drive, and I see Tony get out the car. He's looking at her like the roast pork at the Grange supper. And of course, she's still got a sweet, sweet face. Looks like she blushes when she eats hot dogs. Long story short, the kids come in the house. The kids come in the house, and they would be quiet up there. Hey, lie down. The kids come in the house, and we talked for maybe 15 or 20 minutes. I gave the children some hot cocoa, and I sent them outside to look at the animals. Whilst I go upstairs to the upstairs bathroom, I'm going to wash up, put on a little makeup. I use a makeup line called Why the Hell Bother. I was going to make them some lunch. I happened to look out the window onto the backyard. What the hell do you think I see?
I don't know.
Apparently, Tony needed to go pee-pee. He took and wrote his name in the snow under my window.
I'm talented.
It was in Sue's handwriting. I had no idea. But they've been together for...
At least you can read it.
They've been together for, I think, about 29 years in June. And I think that, is that 29?
All right.
Yeah. I think that's a... And he's not easy to live with.
Mary,
No, he really has some freaky shit about him. He really does. He's real weird about food. About expiration dates. Rotten food. If anything looks like, cottage cheese been in there 3 days, he won't eat it. He won't eat it because it might be gone by. He's real free, and he buys clothes like a damn woman. He really does. Clothes and shoes, big time. Oh yeah. Complains about drivers, my God in heaven. Nobody can drive except Tony. Nobody can drive a car except Tony. That one's going too fast, that one's going too slow, Oh my God, they call him Silverback. martinis when he has them. He don't want any of these frilly soft. Oh, jeez, I gotta tell you, Anthony. Your sister, your Aunt Belma, my sister Belma, homely as a bucket of elbows, heart of gold, love her to death. She lives in Florida. She has been up for 2 weeks, and I never told you kids about this, but we went out to dinner the other night at the Common Man Restaurant. Have any of you ever heard of the Common Man Restaurant? Yeah. Well, I know you have, Tony. We went out for dinner, but we could not get in because there were so many people in line. So we go upstairs to the bar. Now, Velma and I do not drink. We might have, what, a glass of wine, maybe on Easter or Christmas, something like that. Yeah. They told us to pick out a drink of our choice, and they would buy it for us, you know, because we had to wait. And I picked out this drink. Geez, it really packed the house. I had 6 of them. Slippery nipple. Hand to God, there is a drink called the slippery nipple, and my sister and I imbibed in several of them. In fact, so many of them that we did not stay for dinner. We were shit-faced. We walked home. It was like Girls Gone Wild. And it was going by. 2 things happened that night. One, my sister had to go tinkle. Nothing open in the town of Ashland after 7 o'clock. Nothing. Not even the mobile station. So she ends up going into the cemetery. She comes home with a card stuck to her ass that said, "We're all gonna miss you. Love, the Ashland Fire Department." But what happened to me, you have to understand, there is not a lot of chemistry between my husband and I. Really, there's not. We're old-fashioned. We still do it in the missionary position, to be truthful. Me on the bottom, Walter on top with his head just to the left, so I can turn the channels on the remote control. Bothering anybody, but I got into the house that night, and something had come over me, and it was the alcohol. Because I had my booze goggles on, and my husband looked real good. He was sitting there like he does every night with his Ricky Rudd NASCAR t-shirt on, and his boxer shorts he got from Burger King grand opening that says "Home of the Whopper" on the front. He looked so good, I started doing the trembly mating dance. I started jiggling and dancing and bumping, and I started taking shit off. I took my hat off and I threw it that way, and I took my hosiery off and I threw him that way, and I said, "Walter, what do you want me to take off next?" He said, "Geez, get over here and take off my glasses for me." I didn't let that stop me. I was hell-bent for election, I'm telling you. I was looking to get laid. It really was. I was so drunk. Then I rubbed up against him on the way upstairs, and I said, "Walter, tonight you can do anything you want with me. Anything you want tonight, Walter." He dropped me off at the bus station. So many things. I got in here tonight and I'm thinking, how am I going to tell these people stuff that they might not know about Tony, you know, but everybody sees people in a different light. And I've always called Tony my little cowboy ever since he was a little kid. And I went up in the attic this afternoon.
Oh boy.
And I found...
What do you got?
I found Tony's little...
Thank you, Dave.
His little what?
Special little outfit.
His jock?
No, not his jock. That rotted away. Here's his little hat. And this is going to yank the heart right out of you. This is his little birthday horse.